Hey everyone, Hannah here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be discussing why we sold all of our cryptocurrency. That's correct, that was not a clickbait title that you just clicked on. We did in fact sell all of our cryptocurrency allocations in Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, and Cardano. There are many different reasons why we decided to sell all of our cryptocurrency, and I'm going to be sharing all those reasons with you right now. First up, we made a ton of money on cryptocurrency already. We put in around $2,200 of principal to begin with, and when we just pulled that back out, we ended up pulling out a little over $3,100. That's an increase of over $900, and at a certain point we had to make sure that we could realize our gains in order to keep that money in our bank account or to put it into safer investments. That way we could retain the value and not worry about it possibly going down. Our next reason for selling our cryptocurrency is that we were over leveraged on crypto. I personally have an extreme faith in cryptocurrency and think that it is going to be one of the leaders in the financial market over the next 10-15 years. But that being said, I do have a little bit of uncertainty in the market about cryptocurrency. Even though I am confident in it, at the end of the day, I know that it is still a wild card and I am still taking an enormous bet on it. So we could not make our bet so enormous by having so much of our allocations into cryptocurrency. And as the crypto market began to grow back and have this rally that it had recently, we realized that we just had too much in cryptocurrencies, combined with the fact that we also have Coinbase allocations in the stock market as well. So I decided to hold on to my Coinbase shares since those have not done anything and in fact lowered in price since I bought them, and decided to sell my Coinbase allocations within the cryptocurrencies in order to take some of my diversification out of cryptocurrencies and put it into more safer long-term investments like ETFs. Next up, our third reason, and a pretty big one, is that there is uncertainty in my employment right now. I did put in my notice at my primary employer, and I am a little uncertain about how the future stands for me in terms of my employment. Since our employment is going to be a little bit shaky over the next few months, and that means our income is not going to be as stable as we have typically had it from having two different income sources for myself and one income source from Sage, I wanted to ensure that we had extra money sitting around in the budget so that way we could budget out farther into the future. And as it stands right now, we have budgeted all of our bills for not only the month of August, but also the month of September, and we have begun to make budget into October, and we are about halfway through with that. Even though making money is an awesome thing, you can't put a price on the financial security and peace of mind that is provided by having a little extra slush in your budget to know that for the next couple of months, no matter what, you can ride it out. Even though I do have many different options open to me in terms of employment, and I don't think it will be too long that my income will continue to be this low, I wanted to make sure that we are set up just in case I have a reduction in income for longer than anticipated. And our last and final reason for selling all of our cryptocurrency allocations is that we want to get to a place where we have a little bit more money for what we want and are focusing a little bit less on investments. I decided to call this channel Finance and Fun Stuff, and when I rebranded into that, I kind of had an awakening in myself and realized that investing wasn't the only thing that I am destined to do for my entire life, and that in life there needs to be balance between everything that you do. So even though I do agree that investing is an important part of your financial future, and the more that you can invest earlier on, the better off your retirement is going to be at the end of your life, I do think that there needs to be a balance, and you need to do what works best for you. Personally, for me, that involves going to many different concerts and music festivals, and ensuring that I have enough happiness to get me through the year when I don't have those events available. For Sage, that means going to many different fiber festivals and fiber-related events, and supporting many different small artists that she has an extreme passion for their work. I do believe by decreasing the amount of money that goes into our investments every single week, we are only going to bring further joy and happiness into our lives, and it's totally worth it for us. Obviously, your situation may be completely different, and I envy you if you can just go straight full tilt and just invest as much as you can and get upwards of a 50 to 70% investment rate. For us, we have decided that this is just not in our cards right now. And possibly in the future, we may be able to increase our investment allocations up a little bit more. But as it stands right now, we want to enjoy life a little bit more and create a little bit more balance. Now, do I plan on investing back into cryptocurrency? 100% I definitely do. I do plan on investing back into crypto once our employment is a little bit more stable and we are able to predict our income a little bit better and we have a little bit of excess in our budget. But for now, crypto is just not a place that I want to be, and I just don't have any extra money to throw into investments, since we are prioritizing so many different things around our lives. And don't forget that we do have our wedding coming up in a couple of months, and that's eating up a lot of our time and money as well. So that's all I have to say about the reasons why we sold all of our cryptocurrency allocations. I would love to hear your own personal thoughts about crypto and how much you have allocated in your portfolio down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, as that really helps my video spread out to more people and get it across YouTube. And last but not least, please make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every single time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.